Hi, I'm James from JS Studios Games, and today I will be bringing you a tutorial on 2D procedural generation in Unity. I will take you through all the steps of making it, and the code will be linked in the description. So without further ado, let's boot up Unity and get started. Alright, so we'll start by creating a folder. We'll call it sprites. And in here, we're going to create our grass, dirt, and stone sprites. That'll just be squares. You can make this more complicated if you want. You can create the sprites in Photoshop, but this is just simple for now. And now we'll drag them in the scene to change their colors. And we're going to set the grass to green, the stone to gray, and the dirt to brown. Alright, then we'll create a folder, call it prefabs, and we'll drag in the grass, the stone, and the dirt to make them all prefabs. Then we'll delete them from the scene, create an empty game object, we'll call it map generator, then we'll create a script called generate, then we'll go in and create another script called cam movement. This is just for me. Your camera movement will probably have another script that will be linked to the player, but this is just to move it around and show you how it works. So I'll drag that camera movement on my main camera, open up in Visual Studios and get started programming. I already have this camera movement script copied, and the link will be in the description, so I'm not going to explain it. It's quite simple. Just gets you move around the scene with your arrow keys. Now for our generate script, we're going to create some variables, a public int width, a public int height, a public int, it's going to be distance, a public int for space, and then we're going to create a public game object for our grass, public game object for our dirt, and another game object for our stone. Then we're going to create some floats, a public float for our height point, and another public float for our height point 2. Alright. Now we're going to delete the update function and create another function called generation. And then we'll go and set distance equal to height. And then for int w equals 0, w is less than width, w plus plus, just a 4. Then int lower num equals distance minus 1, and then we'll set our int higher num equal to distance plus 2. This is just that we have variation in the blocks and not crazy amount. Alright, so we'll set distance equal to random dot range between lower num and higher num. Now we'll set space equal to random dot range between 12 and 20. This is just the amount of dirt that there is. Then int stone space minus distance equal to space. Alright, then we create another for loop, int j equals 0, j is less than stone space, j plus plus, we'll set instantiate stone at new vector 3 wj, I'll set it to Quatorian.identity. That just says no rotation. Now we'll create another for int j is less int j equals stone space j is less than distance j plus plus. Alright, got that figured out. Instantiate dirt at a new vector 3 wj, and then we'll set it to Quatorian.identity. And then last, we're just going to instantiate our grass at new vector 3 w distance Victorian identity. Alright, now we just have to set the generation script in the start function and go to our map generator. I'm just set the width to 100, height to 60, space to 30. I'll drag in our dirt, stone, and grass, and I'll hit play. Now as you can see, as we move around the scene, it creates a map with grass at the top, then there's dirt, and then stone on the bottom, and it's randomly generated. And we can set the width to 5,000, and you can see it still does it. It's just way, way bigger. So you can customize this to your own liking. Yeah. Please make sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment down below on tutorials that you would like me to do in the future. Also, please consider becoming a Patreon to help support this channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in another video.